Alright, round two. This is the one I replaced, and it's barely down in there with that new spring. It's got a good seal, but it shifts stupid hard. That's that new spring from, I believe it's called Sonics. And there's that factory bottom one that fits down inside. This pin has been removed. Sorry. This is the AC Delco number. I got it at O'Reilly's. It's not too bad. Very expensive, but it's a wear part, so shit happens. Alright, so what I did was I bought the new one, but as you can see there's a difference. The difference being that hole right there. Mine actually does have some scuffs there. See if you can see that with horrible camera. But the question that I have, this one doesn't have any edging on it from the seals. This one though, hold on real quick, I'll go dump this. Alright, back at it. Now, of course, that's new, so it's not going to have any marks on it. But this one has scoring around the sides. It's really hard to pick up on the camera with all the liquid in there shining. But I did see plenty of scoring. And it worried me. Like, this thing is supposed to slide. It's supposed to slide up and down. Hell, it doesn't even want to go down in there, which is kind of freaky for what it's supposed to do. Now, the factory ones, I've already, like I said, changed out the cap with this one. The factory AC Delco one, this one, came with this cap. And this is the upgraded cap. Sorry, with the camera movement. This is the upgrade from this. They say that this plastic wears out. That hole in the center, riding up and down on that pin over time, gets it wonky. So this is Sonic's, like I said, I think that's Sonax. I got that off of Amazon. And basically, all you gotta do is go to the bottom of these things, punch it out from right there. I don't even remember what I used. I used like an Allen key. I even think I used a couple of screws and stuff. But you just gotta punch that pin out, and that's the new pin right there. I don't know if there's any differences there, but of course, now I've gotten that thing basically stuck in there. Oh, no, we got a little bite. So, I mean, she's got age on her, there's no doubt about it. We're approaching 200,000 miles on the old truck, so, you know, these are wear items, man. It sucks, it's just the way it goes. There's a scratch right there. See, I didn't do any of those scratches, I promise. It looks like it's been bristle brushed, basically. So, like I said, you punch that out, you pull it out with a pair of pliers or whatever, and then it comes with two different size ball bearings. Sorry. Comes with two different size ball bearings, and they fit inside this little hole right down there, where this is setting. Punch it down in there with a little punch and a hammer, and voila. So what it does is it gets rid of the possible wear in this hole over time. And this one actually has 2 seals, and it has the factory spring in it, and I'm gonna leave the factory springs in it. I'm trying to get rid of a hard shift. So this is just part 2 of me dicking around. Maybe we can make something happen, you know, without having to pull the whole thing out and get a rebuild right away. Like to, you know, get a couple more years on it, and you know, I don't do any crazy driving or anything. It's just a normal work truck. But hopefully that'll do it, man. Because I tell you, there was one thing that I was worried about, was how they CNC'd that. But mainly this right here is supposed to be the part that sets flush. But that little edge there kind of worried me. I don't think that's too big of a deal. Makes me wonder if it's like doesn't pass quality control or something, you know, nutty. And that's the reason why some of these companies get the parts that they do that are factory name brand. But you know, wish me luck, and I wish you guys luck, because you know, this ain't fun, but it is really, really easy. Drop the pan, 1, 2, 3 bolts, and you pull it out, man. So it's worth cleaning it and putting a new filter in it. Mine's a shallow pan setup, so give you the Wix number here real quick. I like the Wix ones. Wix makes a pretty decent filter, and it comes with all the hardware. It comes with a gasket, and actually comes sealed. You know, try to get one that's sealed. Not all the time are they sealed. You know, somebody wants to take it out and doesn't know if they have a deep pan or a shallow pan, and that's the difference in this shaft, how far it sets up in there. If you try to put the shallow one in a deep pan, it ain't gonna work out for you. You ain't gonna suck up what you should be sucking up, you know, or at least as much as you should be sucking up. So it's not very good. And if you got a deep or a shallow pan and you try to put a deep one in it, it's just going to bottom out on it. So like I said, I hope that helps out somebody, and take care.